Welcome to part 3 of the top 7 basic functions you should know in Excel. In this video we're going to focus on some of the count functions, and I've got 3 of them to show you. Nice simple examples. Again, we're going to build the functions out easily by using the quick way of doing it that we've done in the other videos. There are other count functions that are available, and some of them we'll probably look at later on in the bonus video. But we're going to start off with just doing a simple count. And remember, when you're doing functions, there are 3 ways that you can create them in Excel. You can go to the Formula tab in the ribbon. So if I go up to the Formula tab, you can select the relevant function in there. You can also use the FX in the bar just below the ribbon, and you can see the formula builder will pop up on the right hand side. But remember, the functions have simple, easy to remember names. So these ones I am also just going to go and start to create in Excel. So I need to click on the cell that I want that information to appear in, and then just like any other function, I'm going to go for an equals. And this is going to be a count function. A basic, I want to count how many cells have numbers in them. So if you want to count numbers, then count is your best one. So I'm going to start typing in, and remember, it doesn't matter if you are lowercase or uppercase. The first one that's popped up is count, and I'm going to do that. I'm just going to click on that one. So just like our other 2 functions we've done in previous videos, all I need to do now is type in the cells that I want it to count, or just select them, and that's what I'm going to do. And then before I press enter, because the bracket has opened, remember you need to close the bracket and press enter. And you can see there it says 9 of my cells have numbers in them. So if you're counting numbers, then count is going to be the best function for you. The second function I want to show you is count A. Now this works really well if you're not just counting numbers, if you're counting any other bits of information that might be in a cell. That could be some text, it could be an error code, or it could even be an empty text where the space bar's been pressed a number of times. It will count that as well. So just be aware of that if your figures are not looking like you'd expect. So I'm just going to get rid of the one that I've done, and I'm going to start again and find my count A, because you can see in the selection that I am working in, I've got to be confirmed, and that wasn't counted when I did my count function. So if I equals and I start to type in again, the second option down there is count A. And again, it wants me to select the cells that it needs to look in. So I'm going to select all the way down. Remember to close my brackets. It's very easy to press enter at that point, and then you'll get an error, and press enter. And now it's 10, because it's not just looking at the numbers, it's looking at a cell that's got anything in it. So that might work better for you depending on what data you are working with. The final quick one I want to show you in this is counting blank cells. So there is a function for that as well. And if I do an equals sign and start typing in count again, below count A, you'll see count blank. And again, I'm going to select that same set of cells. I'm going to close my brackets, and I'm going to press enter, and count blank, very simply, does what it says on the tin, will tell you how many cells don't have anything in them. So count is great if you have numbers and you want to know how many cells have numbers in them. Count A is great if you have a mix of types of information in your cells and you want to know how many of those cells have information in them. And count blank is great if you want to know how many blanks you've got. So have a go at those functions. Please do check out the rest of the videos in this top 7. Check out the rest of the videos across the whole channel. Please do like and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to see any other videos.